There you see the score is Hawaii up 2-0 in this best 3 out of 5. But we got to remember that Portland State's been a scrappy team. You know, they won their conference, winning a 5-gamer in the semis and a 5-gamer in the finals. One of them they had to come from behind 0-2. The other one they were ahead 0-2. So they've been in this position before and know how to come from behind. They're on a 9-match winning streak. They've gone 18-2 since September. So, you know, they bothered Dave Shoji's team in the first game for sure, not as much in set number 2, but in the first set, they gave Dave Shoji fits, and that could happen in game 3, and I'm sure he's going to talk to his team about that and have not get too cocky about being up 2-0.
And especially when you're playing on the road, and you have to think Portland State is going to be playing their lights out. They lose this next set, they are done for the season, so they're going to be coming out fired up. That's one thing head coach Dave Shoji continues to talk about in the locker room during this postseason play. Having been there, he will address that, I can guarantee you that. But Hawaii has got to look at showing up at some of the off plays. Their first contact really not clean. A lot of tip balls we see just dropping on the court, as well as some easy plays. Hawaii seems to be struggling, not having all 3 options on the offensive attack side. So Hawaii looking really not only to win this match, but win it in an efficient way by cleaning up some of the passing and other first contact plays.
Well, they also love to get home back up to the hotel as well and get out of here 3-0 and let, you know, Washington and Michigan, who are following this, let them drag it out and maybe play 5 sets tonight. Portland State hitting 0-21 for the night. Not a very good statistic. Hawaii hitting 178. Too many unforced errors for Portland State.
Actually, Hawaii with 10 total team blocks and being led right now by Chantil Satele, who's hitting 320, really doing a nice job of leading the way for Hawaii. Kanani Danielson with 7 kills, hitting 190. Look for her to really turn it around right here coming into game 3.
So lots more to come up. It's still the David versus Goliath show. Lots of drama, lots of great volleyball left. Don't go away. The Hawaiian Airlines record book is sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian.
Well, you see at the top of the list, Elizabeth Ka'aihui with 4.59 digs per set, on pace to break that record held by Ashley Watanabe in 2004. Watanabe, who had a fantastic year that year. I never really thought anyone would break that, because that's when the sets used to go to 30. Ka'aihui able to do that in 3 years after being cut, having 3 years playing, and also having the sets cut down to 25. You see other names on that list include Jamie Lee, who graduated last year, but Ka'aihui doing a nice job of continuing on the defensive legacy of Rainbow Wahine defensive specialists and liberos.
Set number 3 coming right up. More great NCAA volleyball.
Well, welcome back to Seattle as we take a look at Phillips, who's leading the way right now for Portland State, picking up 7 kills, doing it offensively, hitting the wrist-away shot from the left side. She's also establishing herself as a great blocker at the net, out-jousting Danny Mafua that time, and not only being utilized in the front row, but from the backcourt as well, hitting the pipe set through the middle. And for the University of Hawaii, Chantil Satele really helping to spark and keep Hawaii into this match with hits from the left sideline, hitting between the double block that time, and also from her natural position on the right side. Chantil Satele with that heavy arm, really helping to carry the offensive burden off Kanani Danielson, and showing why she's the second on the team in total attack attempts as Danny Mafua continues to seek ways to keep Chantil Satele involved to help this Wahine volleyball squad.
You see Chantil Satele, the only person on the floor with double digits in kills with 10. Right away, Portland State picking on Kanani Danielson on the serve. Danielson puts up a pretty good pass. And then she delivers big time. It's almost, again, she's working her way into the match. She gets better and better as the match goes on. You could tell she was just feasting over that particular set by Danny Mafua. Brittany Hewitt, that flat floater. Step out by Zilker. Danielson just keeping the ball in play. Ball goes into the antenna by Rosendale, and Hawaii scores point number 2.
Well, great dig in that rally by Emily Maeda in the seam in the middle back position, popped up that ball perfectly to Mafua.
And a little dump shot by Schlatter, just a freshman. She's surrounded by 4 seniors who do not want this tournament game to be their last game they ever play. And so she's giving it everything she can. Outstanding freshman in the Big Sky this year. Out of the back row, Satelli. Again, the off-speed shot, dump shot by Schlatter. Keeping Hawaii's blockers and back row defense on their toes, to say the least.
And that is something that drives Dave Shoji crazy, is when setters can get the kill. So we'll see for Hawaii to make that adjustment as Kanani Danielson goes high hands and picks up her 9th kill of the match.
Serving Mafua. Here's Phillips, the all-everything player, just keeping it alive. And this time Danielson loops it down the line. Rosendale cannot get there in time. They had her tip covered, so she goes deep line.
And that's what makes her such a great player. She recognized that the right back digger release, and she goes for that deep line shot.
Fuller goes quick to Hartong. Nice pass by Kanani Danielson off the block. Hawaii goes up 5-2.
And look for Hartong to get more involved in this 3rd set, just picking up her 2nd kill, finally evening out, hitting 0, was hitting negative for most of the match. So Hartong has got to get on track for Hawaii.
Mafua forces a bad pass. And Hewitt's got to cover herself. Danielson keeps it alive. And here's Whitney Phillips, MVP of the Big Sky, the senior from Scottsdale, Arizona, transfer from New Mexico State, just burying it.
And following through a little bit too much that time, getting called for a net violation. Tried to sell it off by celebrating a little bit too much, as you can see there on the follow through into the net.
This time, Hartong gets the overpass kill, and she does not follow through into the net. Hawaii goes up 7-2.
And credit Danny Mafua for a tough serve. Mafua on a 5-point run right now for the Rainbow Wahine. Wanted me to say hi to her family, her grandma and grandparents watching back home in Hawaii.
Back home in Hawaii right now, it's 4:30. I think a few people might be taking off work early and checking this out, because this is a great atmosphere, great venue here. As we see Kanani Danielson for the 2nd time.
Yeah, there wasn't a replay of the pass play.
Lobbing one to the back right. Phillips gets dug by Maeda, but Maeda does not control it. Phillips gets another dig.
Well, that's a great reaction play by Maeda, but in plays like that, you just want to get that ball up in the air, so it gives Hawaii's defenders and transition play a time to materialize. That time Maeda just kind of stabbed at it. Unfortunately, the ball wasn't high enough for Mafua to get to.
Well, Phillips was one of your keys to the game tonight, right?
She definitely was. Right now she has 8 kills, but only hitting 107.
Which means Hawaii's dug a lot of her balls. She's also had some unforced errors. She's been blocked. Oh, what a set from Mafua to Hartong. That's why she got most outstanding freshman in the WAC.
And as we said, look for Hartong to get more involved. 3 sets already through that front line for Hartong as they look to bring her numbers up as she picks up her 3rd kill.
Oh, what a save by Kai Hue, but could not get out of the way for Weber to chase that ball down. Nice little back dump shot.
And this is something Kai Hue using her wrong arm. She wanted to use her left arm. That's something when I coached at UH we would try to always work on, is her left-hand dig. She always tries to dig with that right hand.
Good pass by Kai Hue. Weil will take the down ball. Mafua to Satelli. And Satelli keeps her hot hand, picks up kill number 11.
Satele, the two-time ILH player out of Word of Life. Again, continuing with her hot ways on that right side, tooling the line blocker.
Elizabeth Kaihui gets a service ace. Here you see Coach Michael Seaman, just 4th year on the job as a 99 graduate of Portland State. Had 3 straight 20-win seasons. And very successful there. They're struggling now. He may call a timeout here. His team is really kind of falling apart.
Yeah, I don't think he can wait for the 15 points. See if he waits one more play before calling that timeout.
Not a good pass, not a good set. And Hawaii will just chew you up and spit you out if you give him a free ball like that, especially with the 6'4" Hewitt up there pounding it down. Good set from Mafua, as usual. Great connection here. Nice high hands by Danny. Viapando, good pass. Phillips dug up by Kaihui. Again,